Welcome to my channel Young and the Restless Official, where you can get news about. For more information, kindly subscribe and follow, and I am your buddy. Now let's get started. Young and the Restless, YNR. Spoilers note that Victor Newman, Eric Braeden, has devised quite the plan to bring Jack Abbott, Peter Bergman, down. From the looks of it, it seems he's hoping to attack Jabot and split up Jack's family and marriage, which will likely cause Abbott to relapse. But will this plan backfire on the mustache in a big way? The Young and the Restless spoilers. There's so much history between Victor Newman and Jack Abbott. YNR spoilers suggest that Newman and Abbott have an iconic soap rivalry that is being rehashed. Victor is very bitter about the fact that Jack drank and popped pills in front of Nikki Newman, Melody Thomas Scott, as her AA sponsor, but most realized that he took that extreme measure to open her eyes, so she'd go to rehab. The plan worked, however. Victor, and Diane Abbott, Susan Walters, for that matter, saw the move as dangerous and stupid. While it's unclear why Victor is so bent on ruining Jack's life at this point. Regardless, Victor has revenge on the mind, and there's nothing anyone can do to change this. YNR spoilers. Nikki Newman feels like she owes Jack Abbott. If Nikki finds out about what Victor is up to, this will cause massive problems in their relationship. Still, even if Nikki doesn't find out about what the mustache is doing, if Jack falls off the wagon because he's lost his business, wife, and son, she'll run to be by his side and help him during his difficult time. Victor seems to think success for him is ruining Jack's life, but this may end up biting him in the butt, as Nikki will be relentless in her efforts to save her ex-hubby, as he did for her. In fact, if she finds out Victor was behind everything that caused Jack's crisis, the mustache may not only be pushing Nikki by Abbott's side, but he might also be pushing her into his arms. Will this revenge plan end up biting Victor in the butt? Join the discussion below. Tune into the popular CBS soap daily and check out this site regularly for the best Young and the Restless spoilers and news. In the fictional world of Genoa City, the residents of the Young and the Restless are no strangers to drama, deception, and intrigue. The lives of the Newman, Abbott, and other influential families are often intertwined in a complex web of power plays and secrets. This time, it is Victor Newman's latest revenge plan that sets the stage for an unexpected turn of events, leading Nikki to flee to the aid of an old flame, Jack Abbott, struggling with sobriety. Act 1, The Plan in Motion. Victor Newman, a titan of industry and master manipulator, is no stranger to plotting elaborate schemes to protect his family and empire. His latest target is none other than Jack Abbott, his longtime rival. Victor has uncovered a secret: Jack has relapsed into his old drinking habits, a vulnerability that Victor intends to exploit. Victor's plan is meticulously crafted. He intends to humiliate Jack publicly, tarnishing the Abbott family name and gaining the upper hand in their ongoing feud. Victor hires a private investigator to document Jack's every misstep and to leak the photos to the media. Additionally, Victor pulls strings behind the scenes to ensure that Jabot, the family company that Jack holds dear, faces insurmountable challenges, pushing Jack further into despair and deeper into his addiction. Act 2, Nikki's Discovery. Nikki Newman, Victor's devoted but often conflicted wife, stumbles upon Victor's plan quite by accident. She finds a dossier in Victor's office, filled with incriminating evidence against Jack. Her heart sinks as she realizes the extent of Victor's vengeance. Nikki, who has always had a soft spot for Jack, is torn. Nikki confronts Victor, pleading with him to reconsider. "Victor, you can't do this. Jack is struggling. This isn't just business, it's his life at stake," she argues, her voice trembling with a mix of fear and determination. Victor, however, remains unmoved. His eyes are cold and resolute. "Nikki, this is about protecting our family and our legacy. Jack would do the same if he had the chance." Act 3, A Heartfelt Decision. Unable to change Victor's mind, Nikki makes a difficult decision. She decides to leave Victor and Genoa City, at least temporarily, to help Jack. Nikki knows that her presence might be the lifeline Jack needs to pull himself out of his downward spiral. She packs a bag and leaves a note for Victor, explaining her reasons in her hope that he will come to understand her actions. As Nikki arrives at Jack's doorstep, she is met with a broken man. Jack, disheveled and lost, is shocked to see her. "Nikki, what are you doing here?" he asks, his voice barely above a whisper. Nikki steps forward, her eyes filled with empathy and determination. "I'm here to help you, Jack. We've both faced our demons, and we've both come out stronger. Let me help you find your strength again." Act 4, The Road to Recovery. Jack's initial resistance gives way to gratitude and a glimmer of hope. Nikki's unwavering support begins to have a positive effect. She encourages Jack to attend AA meetings and seek professional help. Slowly but surely, Jack begins to regain control over his life and his sobriety. He starts to repair the damage to his relationships and his company, though the path is fraught with challenges. Meanwhile, in Genoa City, Victor's plan begins to unravel. The private investigator he hired becomes careless, and the media catches wind of the scandal being orchestrated against Jack. Public sympathy shifts towards Jack, and Victor finds himself under scrutiny for his ruthless tactics. The board members of Newman Enterprises, displeased with the negative publicity, pressure Victor to step back and reconsider his methods. Act V, Reconciliation and Redemption. Victor, realizing the extent of the fallout, begins to reassess his actions. He misses Nikki and is forced to confront the consequences of his relentless quest for power. In a rare moment of vulnerability, he reaches out to Nikki. "I'm sorry," he says over the phone, his voice heavy with regret. "I let my hatred for Jack blind me. I need you, Nikki." Nikki, though hurt by Victor's actions, knows that she cannot turn her back on him completely. She agrees to return to Genoa City but on one condition: Victor must promise to change his ways and to support Jack's recovery. Victor, desperate to repair his marriage, agrees. Back in Genoa City, Nikki and Victor's reunion is bittersweet. They both acknowledge the damage done but are determined to move forward together. Nikki continues to support Jack, who is now on a steady path to recovery. Jack, in turn, expresses his gratitude to Nikki, recognizing that her intervention was crucial in saving his life. Act 6, A New Beginning. As the dust settles, the residents of Genoa City find themselves at a crossroads. Victor, having learned a hard lesson, begins to adopt a more measured approach to his business dealings. He focuses on repairing his relationships with his family and earning back their trust. Nikki, ever the peacemaker, finds herself juggling her roles as a supportive wife and a compassionate friend. Jack, with Nikki's help, not only regains his sobriety but also begins to rebuild Jabot stronger than before. He acknowledges his mistakes and makes amends with those he has hurt. The experience leaves him more introspective and determined to lead a more balanced life.